While you are practicing, so many thoughts, sensation, and emotion come to your mind. That's the mind nature. Mind is wandering. When you are having thoughts, let's understand I'm having thoughts. Let them come and go, or let them be. Don't try to push them away. Just try to focus your natural, ordinary breathing process. Mindfully observe each breath. If you are distracted by your thoughts, bring your thoughts back to the breath, present moment. while mindfully observing your breath, you may experience long breaths in and out and short breaths in and out. Understand and know about your breathing process. Now your mind and body are relaxed, peaceful and calm. Think about how important it is to practice this meditation every day, keeping ourselves happy, peaceful, tranquil, and balanced. Please bring your palms together in front of your heart. Make a strong determination to practice every day at least 5-10 minutes. May peace be with you. May all living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you very much. Let's do our chanting practice. Page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Anicca vata saṅkhārā uppada vaya dhammino uppajjitva nirujjanti tesaṅ upasamosukho sabbhe sattha avera hontu, sabbhe sattha abhyapajja hontu, sabbhe sattha anigā hontu, sabbhe sattha sukhiyatānaṃ pariharantu, mano pubbangama dhammā mano settha manomaya manasāce pasan pasati vā karoti vā tato naṃ dukkha manveti cakkaṃ vavahato padaṃ mano pubbangama dhammā mano settha manomaya manasāce pasannena bāsati vā karoti vā tato naṃ sukha manveti chāyāva anapāyini. We believe My wish, may I become at all times, now and forever. Protect those without protection. Guide for those who are lost. Strip for those who should cross. His heart to all in need, and he substitute of his life until the time attained by. Good evening, everybody. So, how are you today? Thank you so much for being here this evening. How was your practice? Okay, first of all, I want to thank you and grateful for your practice, because you make a commitment to come and practice, because this is summer days and maybe you can do something different activities because it is really nice outside and you can do something different. But you make a commitment, oh, I'm going to temple and practice meditation. Thank you, and that's wonderful. Today I want to little bit talk with you about our practice, because this practice, when we are talking about, and for me, and this talk for me. This morning I was reading a book. I found really interesting paragraph. I want to tell you. I want to read it to you. When you look at others, can you see them as if you are seeing them for the first time? Can you relate to yourself as if you are relating to yourself for the first time, without past images, without past judgments about yourself and others? Can you see a tree or flower or Buddha image as if for the first time? Please try that, and you will find that the quality of seeing is so different. It's become so alive. It's become so fresh. It's become so innocent. Did you understand what I read? When you look at others, can you see them as if you are seeing them for the first time? When we see others, when we see ourselves, can we see us like a first time we are without past images, without past judgment about ourselves and others? Can you do that? Sometime, okay. It's difficult. That's why I told you this is my practice. This is very difficult. But the thing is that there was a great meditation teacher in India, Dr. Ambedkar. His somewhere I'm watching a video, and one of great monk, he's telling about the story. He make a Buddha's his imagination, and he was thinking, like when we see the Buddha, we always imagine the meditating Buddha statue, close eyes, as like this. But he want to make a Buddha statue like a walking Buddha. In India, in Nagpur or something, there's a huge walking Buddha statue. He created in his monastery. What does that mean? When we talk about meditation, what is to come to our mind? What is to come to our mind? Sit and close our eyes and keep our back straight and something doing, practicing. That's when we talk about or think about the meditation, that's the come to our mind. But his teaching, what he want to, beyond that, walking Buddha, something doing, though not in the cushion, out of the cushion. And that's the way Buddha taught us, I think. The practice is the way of life. The way of life, day-to-day life. Day-to-day, whatever we are doing, that's the practice. This is the artificial and this is the training time. Just artificial. This is not how we are. we day to day in our life, this is so different. But I'm not telling this is not good. I mean, we really need this sitting practice because we are getting so many information to our five senses, not the five, six senses. So for the training, we need this. We need this practice. But my point is to like walking Buddha, the way, the out, when the lifestyle, the way of life is the practice. How to use this practice. That's really important. But the thing is, I am being in the monk now, I think 23 years. But sometimes I lose practice. I lost. So that's why I told you, because that's the way we have to understand. I don't want to tell you I am a meditation teacher. I am practicing with you. There's another interesting part I read with this book. I want to tell you how to find ourselves with this practice. Its topic is explore, use awareness in day-to-day life. This is the beautiful story, how we can find ourselves. It's compares awareness to a surgeon who is about to operate. We know surgeon who's doing the operation. So the surgeon has to find out where the wound is. It's like a tumor or cancer. Where the cancer, where the tumor. He has to find out first. To find out, he has to investigate. So, once he has investigated into what the problem is, then he cuts it out. He heals it. So, what's the similar is saying is that with the awareness, we can find out, we can explore, we can investigate, we can discover the problem. And then with the wisdom, we can work with the problem that we have discovered. We have discovered. In everyday life, we have problems like anger, anxiety, fears, sadness, guilty. All of those things really create suffering for us. As with the surgeon's investigation, we can find out, we can learn, we can discover, we can explore, we can experiment with such problems. And then, with you explore, you then will realize that you yourself are creating the problem. Okay. I want to share with you, there's a 5 hindrances. We are talking about the 5 hindrances, 5 obstacles. It's good to know about to this sitting practice and also day-to-day life. What is the problem? What we are having? It could be fear, anger, jealousy, ego, all the negativities we are having. We know those. We know our weaknesses. We finding out our weaknesses. But when you are trying to, we are going to be a surgeon, as said, a surgeon as awareness. Here explaining, surgeon is the awareness. With our awareness, we are trying to find out our problems, but how to remove it, that's the difficult things. But for that, this understand the 5 hindrances, obstacle is the very important. What are the 5 hindrances? First one is sensual desire. Sensual desire means we have 5 senses. What we are getting information from outer world. We have 5 senses: seeing, eye, and hearing, and taste. What else? Touch, smell. That's 5. That's 1 more. We always talk about 5 senses. That's 1 more. Mind. All the 6 senses, through what we are getting information, all through those 5 senses, what we are getting, we want to fulfill. We have a main root of, we are always talking about what are the main roots of the suffering. Desires, it could be greedy or attachment. That's the first one. The second one, anger or hatred. Third one, ignorance. These 3 main roots, because of those are naturally we all have. Those 3 roots. With 5 senses, what we are taking, we want to. When we have desire, attachment, we want to make mind. Or the second one is the anger or hatred. We're trying so hard to keep ourselves. It could be person, it could be things. We are trying so hard to fulfill all the needs, all the attachment, all the desires, whatever come telling us, we try to fulfill it. We are trying so hard, but it's not. Sometimes we are fulfilling it, we are happy. Then, sometimes it's not happening, then we are complaining to outer world. Or, the second obstacle, hindrance is anger and hatred. Because we couldn't fulfill it, most of the time actually. That's why we are looking for happiness. Always we are looking for happiness. We are looking for peace. But the nature of this life, unsatisfaction, because of what we thinking is not happening, then anger, hatred rising. That's the second hindrance. Third one is sloth and torpor. When we are having those difficulties, first 2 hindrances, we become like a sloth. That means we get so lazy and we are not energetic enough. We want to enjoy the life, and we are suffering. We create the suffering. Sloth and torpor. What does the torpor mean? It's like we stuck. We're stuck with our, it could be thoughts. Even though we don't like it, we are stuck there. Then the fourth one is restlessness. That's why we are having monkey mind, restless mind. And fifth one is doubts. Self-doubt, or we are doubt with others. It could be anything whatever getting information with the world. With this 5 obstacles, think a little bit deeply more about, get to yourself, to myself. I am talking to myself. This with 5 hindrances, we create all the problems. How to overcome this as being a sergeant to ourselves. We are a group of people. We are here, but you are the person. I am the person who know who I am, who we are. You know you. That's why this is personal practice. Even though we practice group, but you are the person. No one can help. Just someone we want to get help. Someone can listen our problem, but who's the person to fix it? I am the person, and you are the person. So find out the problems and remove the tumor, the cancer. As a surgeon, that's your job, and that's my job. And with this practice, for that, this samatha meditation, what we practice, loving kindness meditation and mindfulness awareness, that's the basic level getting help. It's helpful to build up inner strength, inner ability. Sometimes we don't have strength. We are trying so hard. We are having problems. Then we are trying so hard to practice meditation. There's another problem then. First, we have to find out the problems and get how to realize, because of this loving kindness practice and focusing our breath, it's helpful to get the concentration and get the calm mindset. It's helpful to build up the maintain, that's awareness. When we are maintaining, if we can maintain this awareness, what we gain, and we can gain strength, inner ability. That's the long process with this practice. These days I am reading and thinking, listening to the great meditation teachers, and I'm trying to figure it out myself. That's why I want to share with you too, because this life is not always easy, going up and downs and a lot of changes, and with our with the problems, it is. But we want to figure it out ourselves and get over all the problems, all the difficulties. That's why we practice, because otherwise we don't want to practice. We don't have why. If we are perfect, That's why I tell you, oh, I am being in the monk, but this is my practice. Otherwise, I don't want to sit and hear practice. We are not perfect. We are normal human beings. We all are trying our best and to figure it out ourselves, and we are so. That's why I'm so grateful for this practice, this loving kindness practice, and awareness. Please think about these ideas and teachings, and try to make helpful. I think it's helpful for you too, and think about these ideas and be a walking Buddha. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, do we have new people today? Any new people? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. And I think we have on Wednesday. Wednesday we have Q&A session. Bhante San is doing Q&A session. If you have any question, you can ask after meditation. We are open to whatever you have about meditation or any question you can bring and you can ask the Wednesday night. And also we have a farmers market. We have both, and if you would like to help the temple, we have the booth there, and you can volunteer. We need a lot of help with the volunteers, and there are a lot of programs, and we have soon open house and outdoor meditation and a lot of research ceremony coming. All the information you can see in the bulletin board, or if you are not receiving our email, you can write down your name and email address. Then weekly you will receive our email. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a peaceful night.